Everyone, welcome back to the craft room. So I opened number 2 yesterday, and today it is time for number 3. So number 2 was this cute little gnomey sort of guy. Let's open number 3 and see if there's anything that's going to go together. Oh. Okay, let me put this back in. We've got a banner and some little tags. I'm assuming I'm going to hang off the little banner. Okay, let me go away and ponder on that, because nothing is coming to mind at the moment. But I will have a think and I'll be back. I've decided to just use this little gnome guy. I printed off a sentiment which says hang with my gnomies. So I did that on the PC and printed it off. And I pulled out this paper pad, which is old. I've got no front page on it, so I don't know who it's by, but it's a lot of years old. You see, I've used some of it, but not much. And I think I'm going to do some paper piecing on him. Oh, I'm going to do him 3 times anyway, so he's going to be paper pieced 3 times. So I'm going to pick out some colours. I only want small prints because he's only little. So I want one of them to have stripy stockings. So we go with that one, and we can give him a yellow jacket to match and hat. One can have tartan pants, tights, and we've got a green colour. Yes, that can be his jacket and hat. And what other one can we do? Green and blue sort of colours we're going with, aren't we? Oh, Badger's staring at me. So I better just give him and his brother something. They're both staring at me now. It's getting quite scary. Getting quite scary, you staring at me. You're so cheeky, aren't you? You have one each, but then you've got to go sleeps. That's it. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Good boys. You've got to lay down now, Badge. Good boy. I don't think we're going to get many dots in his legs if we use that one. blue for his top. Right, we've got a nice blue for his top, and you can have those stripy legs. At the moment, that's the plan. And all I need now is something for them to sit on. I'll probably use one of these strips out of here, if I can find one that goes quite well and doesn't blur into their clothing. So I'll come back to that. I'm going to cut them all in white to begin with. I'll do I'll do 6 of them so that I've got their white beards to paper piece in later, and I've got a layer to mat these on. So 6 in white, 1 in each of these. I think that should be enough. So let me get those cut and I will be right back. Pop him away. Three Nomies with some clothes. Let me find my little scissors. There they are. And the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to try and change them a little bit. So I'm going to try and shorten the legs on one of them, and I might change the hat on one of them just to change them up a little bit. So I'll try and do the legs first, and then if that doesn't work, I'll just cut another one. So chop his legs off, and we're gonna bring them up a tad so they'll be like that. Yes, let me get his, I'll get his stockings on first, and then decide where his legs are going to stick. Let's get his jacket on first, and then I'll do that. He was going to have the green jacket. Was he going to have the green jacket? That was his legs. Am I missing some legs? Oh yeah. I cut these out together so that they would cut a little better. Legs, top, legs, top. This is his top. We want it so that he's still got a bit of green on his legs to match his jacket. So I'm going to cut his jacket off now. There's little pip marks here, so you can just follow them to see where to cut. Makes it relatively easy. So that's his legs off. And you can see that his beard is loose anyway, so you only need to snip there and the other side. there. And there's his little jacket, so put his jacket on. Should I cut off his hands? I think I'll cut off his hands and I'll just colour those. There we go. I might colour his hands before I stick that on. Yeah, that'll be alright. So, just colour his hands. Colour his nose. Oh no, I'll colour his nose later. Jacket. I'm just going to trim off the bottom because I haven't stuck that quite right. So let's just tidy that up. That's better. Legs. If we put his legs there, looks like he's got little shorts on, green shorts to match his jacket. Okay, so let me put some glue on there. Legs. His hat is going to match his jacket, like all of them. So just going to cut that across there to his nose on both sides. And we'll just give him a bit of a layer on his beard. So that's all completely out from there. So I'm just going to snip there, snip there. And just take his hat off. And put his beard and nose on. A bit of colour on his nose. And first one done. Actually, the other's exactly the same. And just change one of the hats, I think. So. I'm going to do the slightest bit of shading on their beards with these two. Only a small bit. Let's find something for them to sit on. I'll do little legs this side. There we go. I'm just going to make a card base. I've got one here actually. I already had one made. Do we want a matte layer? It without. Card assembly time. card. If you don't like colouring, paper piecing is the way to go. If you're happy to sit and cut all those out, which colouring would have been a lot faster, but I think that came out quite sweet, so I'm happy with that one. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you next time. Okay, bye.